I would tell myself like, oh, if you don't make X amount every year, you're gonna be miserable, which is so not true. I'm making a lot less than 12-year-old me thought that I would need to be happy. I've come to realize that, you know, you can make it work no matter how much money you make. My name is Aspeyn Langhals. I am 22. I make $32,000 a year and I live in Cincinnati, Ohio. I work as a canine rehabilitation assistant, and I've been working in that field for about 2 years. I get to help a lot of post-op surgical patients, any geriatric patients who suffer with arthritis, or just medically manage a lot of pain, chronic pain issues in dogs, cats, the occasional penguin. I originally started school studying human physical therapy to be a human physical therapist assistant, and I came across a YouTube video actually that highlighted canine rehabilitation. And I pretty quickly realized I kind of wanted to switch gears and focus on animals because I love animals so much. So I switched to veterinary technician school, and I am currently attending the Canine Rehab Institute to become certified as a canine rehabilitation nurse. I absolutely love my job, and that's why I feel fortunate to be able to do it, but I also want to make sure that I am like my best self. So I say all the time, you know, I don't live to work, I work to live. I really just started those side hustles because they're fun. It was more of a hobby than anything else. Pretty quickly I realized, okay, I can make like 1,000,000 bowls, but what am I really going to do with 1,000,000 bowls? So I should probably start selling them. My dad has been in the Air Force since he was 18 years old. Growing up, we moved around a ton. I've lived in lots of different states, and we kind of settled in Ohio around the time that I was in high school. I know that my parents were in debt for a little bit when I was young, so I saw the amount of stress that they had surrounding debt and credit cards and money in general, and I knew that I did not ever want to have to experience that. I had this paralyzing fear of being in debt from like a ridiculously young age. If I could go back and, you know, tell my younger self, like, hey, everything is going to be okay. You know, you will make enough money, you're gonna get a good job. I have been living on my own for the past 4 years. I feel like where I'm currently at, I am definitely able to support my needs and my lifestyle. I make roughly $2,200-ish a month. My rent is $710 a month. My electric is roughly $35 a month, and then my Wi-Fi is about $22. Both my car insurance and my car payment I pay for completely on my own. Everything is in my name. Aside from my monthly expenses, I spend the most on food and coffee. I love getting coffee. It makes my day every time I go. I do budget myself a coffee budget every month. I try to keep it at like $80, which might be a lot for some people, but for me, it's reasonable. I also do pottery. I have a membership fee, it's about $65, and then my yoga membership as well is about $70. So when I was going through technician school and human physical therapy school, the GI Bill I got from my dad paid for all of that. I was lucky enough to come out of traditional university without any student loans. I only have one credit card to help me when I need it and help boost my credit score. I usually pay it off once, maybe even twice a month, but one is good for now. This past August, I did go out to Colorado to work on my education, and I wasn't able to save as much money as I normally would. Education as a whole is always going to be an investment, so definitely dipped into my savings a little bit, but I think it was worth it for what I'm going to gain out of it. Schooling for the Canine Rehab Institute is roughly $7,000 to $8,000. My work paid for about half, and I had to cover the rest of it. I don't currently have any retirement funds set up. I definitely plan to set some up in the future. I think I would be more comfortable if I made a little bit more and I could save more. I think saving is very, very important. It's very important to set yourself up for success, but I wouldn't say that I'm like a super strict saver. I try and treat myself when I can, enjoy my life while I can, and then save whatever I have left over. 5 to 10 years from now, I would love it if I could still be, working with animals, doing rehabilitation in some capacity. I would also love to grow any sort of art business and add more of those artistic aspects to my life. And I do think I will maintain the money habits that I have. I've built a pretty good foundation for, not going into debt and spending money fairly wisely, so I think that I'll just continue to grow.